Well, what do we have here? Yes, it's me. I'm back, creating a trucking video. It's been so long, and I appreciate you guys for sticking around and coming back to watch this video. It's been quite a hectic few months, like a lot in my life's been going on. But yeah, I'm still working the night shift, so the last video I made, I'm pretty sure I mentioned about the night shifts, and yeah, I'm still doing them because currently, right now, it's the best thing for me. I know it's not best for the YouTube channel, but it's definitely best for myself in the current situation. It's earning me more money, and it's a lot easier for me at the minute. So I'm sticking with the nights. It's not going to be forever, don't worry. I will be going back to days soon. I'm going to say soon. I'm not putting a timestamp on it just yet because I don't want to say, oh, I'll be back on days by this time, and you know, get yourselves ready for videos and stuff if it's not going to happen, because I'm not 100% sure when I'm going back onto days. So yeah, as you would have known, I'm doing the Scotland run, double man trunk, all the way into Glasgow, basically. So yeah, I'm doing the Scotland run up to Glasgow every night. It's about 13 hours every night, and it pays well. You know, being an agency driver, it's definitely paid more than the employees, so it's a benefit for me at the minute. And with my car going into the workshop, it's got some sort of issue. I think it's either gearbox or maybe injector's gone, so that's going to cost an arm and a leg. Then I've also got, on the way into work this morning, I've got a tyre with a screw in it. So I woke up this morning, got in my car, flat tyre, so I had to limp it all the way into the nearest garage up the road from where I live. Put some air in it, which is where I found the nail in the tyre. Obviously at 3 o'clock in the morning there is absolutely no tyre places open, so I have bitten the bullet and drove to work. It's not far, it's only 20 miles, but that 20 miles could be absolutely disastrous. So I'm going to see if there's any open on the way home later on today. If not, then first thing tomorrow morning I'm going to go there, because I'm not at work till tomorrow night. So I have got all day tomorrow to, other than taking the brother-in-law to the hospital for his checkup. He fell off a ladder, broke his leg, broke his knee, broke his arm. He didn't break his leg, just his knee and his arm. So yeah, I've got to take him to the hospital for his checkup and have his 20% bend splint put on. So then I can obviously then go either in the morning or after that to go put a tyre on. So yeah, that's the next adventure. But yeah, I thought over the next few weeks I want to start doing some more weekends. Nicer weather's coming, and I enjoy being out in the truck. Obviously there's only so many weekends I can work because of my working hours and stuff. So yeah, I've got to work it out, make sure that I'm not breaking any laws, being fully legal and everything like that. So, you know, if I have a busier week where it's going to cut my working time directive down too thin, then I'm not going to do it. But, you know, it's one of those things. I want to get some more videos up for you, and I've got a lot planned for this channel. Seriously, I've got a lot planned. There's some videos that I'm making next weekend. I've got something being made next weekend which is going to be insane. I can't wait to do this. I've had it booked for a few weeks now. Me and the girlfriend are going to go and do this thing, which you will find out. I'm going to record it, I'm going to vlog it all, and I will be posting it on this channel. But also another thing I need to start getting the money for is I'm going on a 4-day bender basically. and it's going to be a 4-day bender in Mallorca. So yeah, it's not going to be cheap, that's for sure. But I want to save up for that. That's on the 1st of June. And then I've got a video I want to make, which I don't know how well it's going to go, and I don't know if it's going to be liked on the channel, but it's something I want to do. It's going to be fun, it's going to be epic, it's just going to be funny, and it's going to be a right laugh. Me and a few mates planning this thing towards the end of June. I need to turn this temperature down, it's burning my feet. Where do I take it off? Put it on face, turn temperature down to 20. Yeah, so I got a few things planned that I want to do then. So yeah, throughout the summer, you know, when you're working through the winter months and you're waking up and it's minus degrees all the time, and I feel like it's a miserable time of the year. I don't like doing anything, I just like to be cooped up, and that's why I've started the gaming channel, you know. Which way am I going here? Right, I'm going M42. Yeah, M42, that's it. So yeah, I've got a lot of things I want to do. I completely forgot what I was saying, but I'm going to keep rolling with it, and just hopefully something pops back into my head as I'm talking absolute nonsense. I was trying to say nonsense and gibberish at the same time, which wasn't working because it come out Johnson's paint, Johnson's nappies. So yeah, it's as I was saying, yeah, that was it. Hey, light bulb turned back on. So I've lost it. No, it's on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, so this year I want to, with obviously the winter months being a bit more miserable, me not wanting to do anything and just basically starting a gaming channel, so I've got things to record, because I don't want to just stop recording, because it might make me want to stop recording full time, and I don't want to do that. So I thought, well, if I do the gaming channel, I'm still recording things, I'm still talking to people, and I'm still trying to grow another hobby of mine. So yeah, that's that. But now the summer months are coming, I mean, I went up the loft yesterday when I got back from work, and got my summer stuff out the suitcase. That's just where I kind of store it through the winter months, saves room in the wardrobe and everything like that. So I went and got my shorts out, my summer stuff out, and replaced some of the winter stuff really. So I was wearing shorts and t-shirt yesterday, which was nice, because it was like a really, really nice day yesterday. 22 degrees it read on my car. So yeah, summer months are coming. I want to be active, I want to keep doing things. Even if it's not trucking videos, I want to be recording content, and just absolutely smashing it this year. Doing as much as I can. You know, if I can do YouTube full time, that would be just like a dream for me. But I know a lot of people on this channel will be here for the trucking content, and I do appreciate that. I don't think I'll ever stop trucking, so I think I'll always be making trucking videos. But I'd also like to be in a position where I can go and do things that I want to do and record that at the same time. I'm suffering with a really dry throat lately. Last couple of days I've been having like a real dry tickle. Just excuse me and my massive water bottle whilst I have a quick sip of the H2O. So that's enough of the nonsense of me. Where am I going today? I'm off to Amesbury. So I'm working for Cadbury's, or Cullina shall I say, and I'm going down to Amesbury's for one delivery. It is Sunday, so it's nice to have just the one delivery. and I'm hoping I should be plain sailing all the way there. Currently the Sata Nave is saying 2 hours 31, and I'll be there at 8:35, which is 35 minutes late of the delivery time slot. But yeah, because there's a new site layout for, you know, Great Bear and Minworth and everything like that, so the Mondelez Cadbury side has all gone into one group, so they're all in one building. So you go round to the Great Bear site, you pick up the truck, and then you drive round to the other site, check in with security, get your trailer number, and then pick up the trailer. So you're doing a 15-minute walk round check of the vehicle on site before you leave with just the vehicle, and then you go around and then you do a walk around check over there. So you're actually wasting time, because I said, oh, can I take the truck round and do the whole checks round there, and I was like, well, no, because if there's something wrong with the truck, then you've got to bring it back. And I'm like, I get that, but it's just, I said, do you know what, it's fine, it is what it is. And they said, if you're going to be late, just give us a call and we'll let them know. They can be a little bit funny with this place I'm going to. So yeah, it is what it is. I'll give them a call in a bit. I just want to see what it's like as I get going. Once I get onto the M40, because I think this will probably take me M42, which is what I'm on now, M40, and then A34 down through Oxford and Amesbury. I'm pretty sure that's just off the A303. It's been a while since I've been down that neck of the woods. I have been to this place before, but I think it's just off the A303. So I'll have to double check, and I'll find that shortly. So yeah, I'm glad to be back. I really am. Like, I've missed this. I really have missed making videos for the YouTube channel. I just feel like it's nice to be exploring the rest of the world, or the rest of the UK. It feels like so long since I've been here. Even just down the M42, it feels like so long since I've been down this road. Do you know what it feels like? Like, going to Scotland and back is the same route, day in, day out. And it gets very repetitive, very boring. So it feels like, you know, when horses have the blinders on and you just focus it and they're being made to look straight ahead. Well, that's what I feel like. Bloody hell. The mighty chicken has got 14 gears. It's not very often I drive a truck with 14 gears. I think this is the first one in like 6 months. And I'm sure it was for this company the last time I drove one. Normally, trucks I drive only have the 12 gears. So to have 14, I'm flying down the road. Overtaking everybody today. So yeah, as I was saying, it just feels like you've got the blinders on and you're just being made to look straight ahead and focus on what's ahead of you, which obviously you do anyway when you're a driver, but doing the same route and everything, it can get a bit tedious and it just gets a little bit boring. As you could imagine, you know, you're looking at the same stuff all the time. And I mean, for the last few months we've been driving up there and it's been pitch black. As you would imagine, we leave at 11 o'clock at night, we start at 10:30, we leave at 11, and we get up to Glasgow for 5 AM, well, about 4:30 normally, unless there's traffic. But between 4:30 and 5 o'clock is when we arrive. We uncouple the trailer, couple up to a new one, and then we go again. Once we've had a quick toilet break, stretch of the legs, quick coffee break. I know that my co-pilot, my co-driver I go up with, he likes a coffee. He likes a coffee when we stop. I don't. I just prefer to drink water. So yeah, it's by the time you do that, you've wasted 20-25 minutes. So say we leave if we get there at 4:30, we can normally be out by 5. We get there at 5, we're normally gone by 25 past, 5:30. And then that's when it starts getting, well, recently that's when it starts getting light, but before it wouldn't get light till 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So again, you're doing a lot of the journey in the dark again. And it's only when I took over at T-Base Services, that's when I'd see, obviously it'd be light, and yeah, so obviously I'd probably be doing the only part of driving in the daylight. So yeah, it gets a little bit repetitive, and I think that's why I want to start doing some more on the weekends. It's going to break up my working weeks. It's going to give me something to look forward to. This windscreen is absolutely filthy McGilfy. No one's bloody cleaned all the flies off it, so it's absolutely disgusting. So yeah, I'm going to crank the tunes. I'm going to get the time lapse going shortly, and I'll pull over, get the time lapse. I just want to double check which way it is taking me. If it is taking me the A34 down to the A303, if this is the right place I'm thinking of, then I can set my time lapse up because I know where I'm going. So yeah, let's crack on, and thank you so much for coming back and watching another video. Let's crack on and let's get the day smashed out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So just quickly pulled over, called the transport office, and just looking at the maps, and it is as I thought, down the M40 around Oxford, Abingdon, all the way down to Newbury, and then you come down past Andover on the A303, and it's just down there. So I can now put that back and get the time lapse going. So enjoy.
If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confident.
Now I have been absolutely loving this drive. Cruising along, banging out the tunes. I've set up the radio so I can just switch between the few favourites of the radio stations that I like. Capital Anthems, Kiss, Capital Dance, Radio 1 Dance, Radio 1 Anthems. Those are like my go-to radio stations that I like to listen to, because they're always playing bangers, and yeah, I've just really enjoyed it. So I've been loving it. I've been car spotting because I don't know what's going on today. There must be some sort of event, car meet or something, but there's been quite a lot of like done up BMWs. I've just seen another one drive past, that's what I was looking at just. There's been like GI Yaris's, there was a Honda Civic, the new style, massive wing on it, liveried up, the tyres, the letters on the tyres all painted in, looked really nice to be fair. And yeah, there's just a load of like convoys. It's only like 2 or 3 car convoys, but you can tell because they're all following each other. So if one moves over, then the rest of them are following, and so on and so on. So there's something going on. They were all heading northbound up the M40. So something's going. I don't know what that was. I caught a glimpse of it just as the last second, but it looked nice. Yeah, there's something going on. There's a lot of cars, and I'm jealous that I'm not going to it. But currently my car's in no fit state to be going anywhere. But yeah, I'm just absolutely loving life. What tunes we got playing? That one. That one. That one. You will see. $140. That just reminded me of GTA then, playing that tune, and then the 140 drives past, customised, yellow lights, and yeah, so I'm just having fun, I'm enjoying life, I'm well happy. Audi R8 Fiesta 1 litre, trying to keep up. Yeah, I'm loving life, man. This is, I'd go back on today's tomorrow, to be fair. I really would. But I'm on the A34 now, heading towards Oxford. So I've not got too long, probably looking at the time, an hour and 15 maybe. It's 7:15 now, so an hour 15 I should be there, hopefully. Yeah, so I'm gonna crack back on with the tunage, just enjoy looking at the cars and just enjoying life, man. Like, I honestly can't stress enough that everything that's happened the last 3 months is all like really worth it. You know, everything I'm doing, and it's making me really happy. Everything I'm doing right now, I love life. It's just great. So I'm like a little giddy child at Christmas. Generally, I didn't think going and doing a shift today would, you know, on a Sunday as well, would make me this happy. But, you know, never speak too soon, because things can go wrong. Another 140, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. No, there isn't that many. No, 2 more 140s or 135s have just drove past me. So yeah, there's definitely something, and they all seem to be like, a lot of them are BMWs. So I don't know if there's like a BMW fest that's going on. I would say it's a German fest, but obviously seeing the Toyota GR Yaris, is that Japanese? Chinese? Yeah, I'm sure it's Japan, isn't it? Toyota. And then seeing Honda as well, you know. So unless people are just going up in their cars to a German car meet. So yeah, I don't know, but the weather's not too nice today. Not yet, anyway. It's only 6 degrees. Oh, here comes the horrible bit on the A34. Lovely. Yeah, it's a little bit foggy, but hopefully the sun will come out, because it is meant to be like 18 degrees again today. So, I mean, it was only 4 degrees on the way into work. But hopefully it warms up, I can get the sunnies out, and I can drive back listening to the tunes again. Yeah, I can't play it for too long because copyright and everything like that. So yeah, let's get the time lapse going again, and let's crack on, and we'll get the final hour and 10 minutes done. Right, I am 12 miles from my destination, about 15 minutes away. But one thing that I'll just keep thinking about, like, obviously this truck has got 14 gears, and obviously that's better for the fuel economy and everything like that. But why don't all trucks have 14 gears? Because America, they have 18 gears. They're an 18-speed transmission, but their trucks are limited to a higher speed, I believe. I think it's 70. Don't quote me to that, but I'm sure it's 70. But in the UK, 90% of the trucks only have 12 gears. Does anyone actually know a real reason why that is? And why does the odd truck have 14? Because it's not like this is a high horsepower vehicle. This is only a 460 brake Scania, but I've drove trucks that are 560 and they're still only 12 speed. I don't know why some are 14 and some are 12. What's the difference? Like, I can't understand why, you know, if it's better for the fuel, why are not all trucks at 14 speed? It's one of those things I'd like to know. I probably could just do it and Google it myself, but hey, I may as well ask a question on YouTube. Why not? If I don't get an answer here, then I might resort to TikTok. Someone on there, a lot of people will probably give me a load of wrong answers, but if someone genuinely knows the answer, leave a comment down below, let me know. Well then, I've parked up, I've arrived. I didn't have a chance to set up the camera because basically as I've drove through the gate, they said, right, get on bay 12 and go straight in. So literally it was, oh right, okay. And then I had a lorry behind me trying to get in as well. He had just checked in. So it was like, quickly come in, turn around, reverse on, open the doors, and get on. So literally I had no time to set the camera up and record me reversing this time around, which is a shame because I miss doing these reversing clips. But hey, there's always going to be plenty more. The next time I do this will probably be, I don't know actually, maybe next weekend, because I'm off Friday. I'll be off Saturday. So yeah, I should be able to get 45 hours in, a 45-hour break in before doing a shift. So, or even so, I can just say, look, I can't start till this time on Sunday because I need my 45 hours rest, or something like that. So I might jump on again next weekend, depending on what the plans are for all the rest of the weekend, obviously. I don't really know what I'm doing from day to day. Obviously with my girlfriend working, it's meant to be her weekend on, I think, at work this weekend coming, not today but next weekend. So if she's working, then I'll come to work. I know she's off this weekend, but she's gone shopping with her mum, so I thought, you know what, I don't want to go shopping with them. I hate Birmingham. I hate walking around Birmingham. It costs me a load of money every time I go up there. So I'm like, yeah, screw that. They can go and have fun, enjoy themselves. I am a little bit jealous that they're going to Ming Moon though. Ming Moon, it's like a Chinese buffet, or you can eat buffet. So I am a little bit jealous of that, but don't worry, I will find myself some nice bit of scran, and I will have something on the way back. I don't know what, I don't know who, I don't know when, but just know I'll be having some food. My belly's already growling. What's that? Alright. Nothing to worry about. So yeah, I'm sat here now, I'm on the bay. I've got pretty much me, myself and I time. So I'm going to jump up on the bed, I think. Kick my feet back and just enjoy the comforts of a truck. I'll find something to watch on Netflix or something, because when I checked in, they were saying that there's a few worries. There's a few worries waiting to come off. No, there's a few lorries that's been here since like 7 o'clock. So now the time is, come on phone, the time's now 9 o'clock, so they've been here 2 hours. So it looks like I got a couple of hours to sit back, relax and chill. And I have got a full load. It's 26 pallets. 24 pallets, sorry. Yeah, just missing 2 pallets off the back end. So I've got 24 pallets on board. So really, I ain't got much to do other than just sit, chill, and wait for them to start unloading. But apparently, there's 26 pallets behind the door, so they've now got to move 26 pallets from behind me before they can even unload me. They said, do you mind waiting? I said, well, have I got a choice? And he was like, well, you can either be put into the holding bays, which is like over there, and then when one of the other trucks come off, you can pull onto them, or you can just go and pull onto bay 12, sit there, and they'll just get to you as soon as they've moved the pallets from behind you. So I went, yeah, fine, I'll just go sit on. There's no point being put into holding to sit there for an hour, wait for a truck to come off, and then for me to go on. Just may as well just come and do the sitting and waiting on a bay, and then it might push them to move the pallets a little bit quicker, I don't know. But oh, my throat is so dry. I need to go and see if they've got like a vending machine or something that I can just go get a drink from, because I've drank all my water. So, well, all but a little bit. I think I'm really coming down with whatever is floating around at the minute, which isn't good, because if I'm ill in 5 weeks' time, I will not be very happy when I am abroad. But we will see. I know one thing for sure though. When I get back to the yard, because obviously the trailers are now kept at the original place, but it's just the office has moved all into one. So when I get back, I will be reversing the trailer, parking up, and I'll be capturing a sneaky little reversing clip, because at the end of the day, I have not done one in so long, so I just need to do one. I really want to do one. I was looking through my camera roll the other week, or yeah, about 2-3 weeks ago, and I was just seeing all these time lapses and all the reversing clips that I was doing through my phone, and setting up the camera to watch me reverse back and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, do you know what? I miss like doing this, and I miss sitting there, and I miss editing it all together, and I just miss it all, man. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely be trying, especially when the weather's like this. I love travelling when the weather's like this. As long as I've got a truck with the aircon that works, because I suffer with hyperhidrosis. Don't know how common it is. I know it's not as common as some people think. If you know what hyperhidrosis is, then great, you know what I'm about to say. But if for the people who don't, it's basically where your sweat glands are basically overactive. So yeah, I can be just sitting here driving, and all of a sudden I just go really hot and sweaty. You know, like the sun beaming through the windscreen, that's enough to make me, like, my body overheat. So I've got to do everything I can to keep my body temperature down, because else I start getting headaches, I start feeling funny, and everything like that. Come on, truck, you're trying to be in 14th up a hill. Well, you've only knocked it down to 12. Come on, we're speeding up now. Best thing is we're empty, so there's not going to be any slow hills or anything like that. It's going to be nice and straightforward, easy peasy. So yeah, getting sidetracked again. It's just me. Yeah, so hyperhidrosis is just like overactive sweat glands. So I do everything in my power. I shower all the time. I use antiperspirant roll on, deodorant, everything I can to keep myself protected as much as I can. But sometimes, like when I go on holiday abroad, that's it, it's game over for me. But I'll walk around with my top off, so it doesn't matter too much. And I'll be in and out of bars and stuff, having cold drinks and keeping myself hydrated. That's why I carry a big bottle of water around like that. You know, that one's what, 2 litres? Or whatever it is, litre and a half, whatever it is. So I'll fill that up again tomorrow, ready for Monday night. If I don't fill that up, then I normally stop in the shop and buy 2 1 litre bottles of water to take with me. So yeah, it's a horrible thing. I only know one person with it, which I only found out about the other week because I was talking about it. And it's one of the guys that I work with on the nights. So yeah, I was speaking to him about it, and I was saying something like, oh, I'm really bad at the minute. Like, I was getting out the shower and I just felt so hot and clammy, and I was like, this hyperhidrosis at the minute's killing me. He was like, no way have you got it. I went, yeah. He went, well, so have I. And I'm like, well, that makes 2 of us then. So it's nice to actually know someone else has got it. And things I was saying and he was saying we could relate to, and it was quite nice. Sounds like we was having a bit of a gay moment there, but we wasn't. We're just 2 mates who worked together and found out that we had the same situation going on. So yet again, I'm waffling on. I'm going to get the tunes cranking. It's not going to work because I've got my phone plugged into the aux lead instead of let me plug it into the charging one. That'll sort that out. There we go. Beautiful. Right, let's get motoring. Beep beep. It's been about 2.5 seconds since I put since I turned the camera off, but I have just remembered something I wanted to talk about. So basically what I've found is something that I want to use to help improve my videos, and obviously I've not gone ahead and bought them yet because obviously I'm not full-time on days, so it's a little bit different and it's a little bit awkward because they'll just be sat on the side with nothing to do until obviously I bring them out for my day trunks that I do. But I don't know how good they are, but they're like Ray-Bans with cameras in. Obviously I believe from what I was reading you can get these so that you can obviously have it so it's your preferred lens type and everything like that. And some people can have them to actually be genuine glasses so that they can use them and still, like, you know, people who need glasses but also create content, they can do POV stuff with their glasses and not be a blind bat about it. So yeah, I'm looking at getting some of them because I'd like to be able to sit here and you can see my driving position, the where I'm looking, when I look in the mirror, what I'm seeing, what I'm doing, everything like that. And I think that's going to really, really enhance the quality of the videos. You know, I'll have you down there, I'll have you looking through here. It's going to really, really enhance the videos, and that's what I'm looking to do. I can't remember the price of them off the top of my head, but you know, if you know anyone who makes videos and who uses them, or even if they use a different brand, you know, I'm more than happy having the Ray-Ban ones. I'll buy them and I'll use them, but right now I just don't see the point. So if you know anyone who's got them, leave a comment down below, let me know what they think of them, what opinions are and stuff. And yeah, if you'd like to see more POV driving, especially when, you know, I'm doing tight stuff, if I'm going into a yard that's tight and, you know, I'm having to look out the window and all that sort of stuff to check and out that side, you're going to see exactly what we face as drivers as in the Class 1 industry. So yeah, that's something I want to do, and hopefully I'll get that sorted. As long as my car don't break my arm, leg, back, neck when it comes to being fixed in a couple of weeks when I've got it booked in, then I should be okay. But you know, I don't want to have to lose all my savings because I've only just started being able to be in a good position and get myself up and going. And you know, I'm in a position where I'll be able to pay my car finance off in probably a month or two. Pay it off 12 months early. That's 6-7 grand. This ADHD needs to stop, man. I'm losing it today. Yeah. So I've lost track of what I'm saying now. Yeah, so if I can pay my car off early, then again that's going to save more money for me, because me and my partner, we want to actually go and buy our own house now. We want to commit, we want to buy our own property, our own bit of like peace and quiet, and not have to worry about landlords evicting us and all that sort of stuff. So we want to make the move, we want to go buy a property, but I'm not just going to go buy like some like crap one. If I'm going to buy a house, I want it to be right. And yeah, so I want to save up a nice deposit. I want to try and get 20,000-30,000 pound, maybe even more, to put down as a deposit, and then plus on top of that you'll have solicitor fees. It'll be our first property that we're buying, so stamp duty will be okay, but yeah, all the other little fees that you get. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm in a position where I want to do that, but I don't want things like my car breaking down. Keep taking the chances of that. So I want to pay the car finance off early. That'll be paid off soon, and then I want to be able to save all the money that I can. And every penny helps, I suppose, but it also gives me time to save up, make sure the car's fixed. I might sell it. I do want a new car, but the car I want, it's £35,000, and right now, whilst I want to try and buy a house, it's not going to be feasible to do that. So I'm going to have to wait until I've bought a property first before I can go and buy my next car, which, to be fair, with me and my ADHD, I'll probably change what car I want to buy in a year's time anyway. And instead of it being a £35,000 car, I might only want a £2,000 car, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things that I just need to sit down and, instead of rushing and going, I really, 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 really want it, it's everything I've always wanted, sit back and go, do you really need it though? So yeah, it's one of those. Yet again, I'm ranting on. I'm going to get the tunes cranking back up. I think I'm going to lose the morning raves now. I think the morning hype is gone. Let's go! Well, I must say, this journey has gone rather quickly. I got a really itchy ear. Bad timing to be recording, I'm telling you. Oh, my ear. Straight in the ear roll. I'm digging for brains in there. Well, tough luck, because I ain't finding none. Yeah, so I'm on the M40. I'm around junction 14, 15, no, I've just gone past junction 15, so we haven't got too far to go now. And then we'll be on the M42. Yeah, it's been a plain sailing journey. Honestly, it's been quite mayhem with like all the nice cars I was seeing this morning. Well, whatever event it was happening at junction Nardo Grey Lamborghini Urus. Very good, very nice. It was happening at junction 12 Banbury, which is where the Aston Martin factory is. Yeah, so I've just, as I was approaching junction 12 or junction 11, whichever one it is, for the Aston Martin factory and the Land Rover factory up there, basically as you loop back round on the big loop to come southbound, there was BMW M3s, M4s, M5s, an AMG GTR, there was 140s, all the sorts, like pretty much every BMW, and then just the the occasional Mercedes AMG GTR and some nicer bits of kit. And I'm just sat there like, ooh, 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 ooh. It was just like, because they were coming off and they were flooring it up, so I had my window open a bit and you could just hear as they're flooring it. So yeah, I was quite satisfied by that. I get impressed by cars quite a lot. I pretty much live and breathe cars, which is quite bad. And hopefully one day my dream will come true where I can have my own car collection and do even just like a separate channel focusing on cars itself. But right now I'm not in that position, so it is what it is. But we're not too far away. I'm not too sure how far. I've not had the sat nav on the whole way back because I don't need it. So yeah, we're just cruising along the M40 now. Shouldn't be about 10-15 minutes I'll be on the M42. Actually, I think it's a little bit sooner. Is this the part that I recognise? Yeah, we're close to it anyway, so yeah, been enjoying it, been cranking the tunes, having my own little rave, and just loving life really in the sun. I had the aircon on blasting, which is nice. Oh, it's a wonderful day, and I should be finished for about, well, it's 1:30 now. I'd say I'm about 45 minutes away from the yard, so give 45 minutes on that, it's going to be 1:45. By the time I go and dump the trailer, and then get back round, park up, fuel up, park up, and then get back in the office, it's probably going to be like 2:30, maybe even 2:45 by the time I leave. So yeah, and I'll be home by 3:30. If I can be home by 3:30, then lovely. Oh, here's more. I ain't going to be able to get you to it. It's M340i RS6 and an M6. I just keep seeing all these nice cars come racing. Here's an M4 Nardo Grey competition, nice. I just keep looking in my mirror, and you know, like how these BMWs, a lot of the owners are changing the daytime running lights to yellow. So I'll look in my mirror and I'm like, oh, more yellow lights coming towards me. I know that's a BMW coming down the road. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I need to, once I get home, if I can get home by about 3:30, that'll be absolutely lovely. The girlfriend should be home either around that time or in an hour or so after that, so I can go and have a shower, chill out, and pretty much just enjoy the afternoon then. I've not got anything I want to do this afternoon, which is good. So yeah, it's going to be a nice day to finish off. Remember this morning now I said, oh, this truck feels really quick. Well, it is. And I know that because I have not been overtaken all day. I've overtaken lorries, but they haven't overtaken me. Well done, you absolute tool. You just pull out in front of me. You pull out in front of me and make me slow down to 42 mile an hour. Really? Well done, you absolute idiote. Yeah, so this truck's I've enjoyed driving this truck. I'm going to add it to the list of favourites that I've driven, and hopefully I get this truck again in the future. I have had this truck before, and I'm sure it was when I was towing a double decker, but I only went from Minworth to Telford, so I didn't get to feel the full experience of the truck and, you know, what it's capable of. Oh god, what we got going on here? First bit of traffic I've hit all day, and it's on the M42. What a surprise! Who would have thought there'd be traffic on the M42? There's never traffic on the M42, surely. M2? I'm sure you passed me earlier. You must have stopped in the services. So yeah, again, I got sidetracked. But, yeah, I've not been overtaken by any lorries all day, which makes a change. Normally I'm in the slow lane and everyone overtakes me. But not today, suckers! I was overtaking everyone. To be fair, I wish I was using a Scania to go up to Scotland and back every night. They're so much comfier. Currently I'm driving a 25 plate MAN, MAN, and they're comfy, don't get me wrong, but the armrests are harder than these ones. They're like really hard. They hurt your elbows if you lean on them. And yeah, it's one of those things. They're still good trucks, and they're definitely better than DAF. Definitely comfier than DAF seats. Oh, come on. It's a bloody typical roadworks that's causing this traffic. But it has decreased since the last time I come down here. You know, it went on for a lot longer the last time I come down here. So, slowly but surely. I know the HS2 bridges are being built. I'm just going past the infrastructure for it now. But it don't look like they're too far off, so in the next few months maybe there'll be a bridge over top. That's exciting. It'll be good when all these roadworks bugger off though. I'm so fed up of these like roadworks. It's a good job I don't actually have to come down here that often at the minute, but when I was basically at Minworth full time, it was a bit of a pain in the backside. Right, we're not far away from the yard. About half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour, we'll be back. Right, that is that. I am uncoupled from the trailer. I am now just going back solo, which means tractor unit only, truck only. Back to the other site where I will now fuel up the truck, fill up with AdBlue, and yeah, park up for the day. So nice easy day. One delivery, that's it. It's a good job really, because I was on the other site for 2.5 hours, so imagine I had another delivery with another 2.5 hours, I would have been looking at probably a 12-hour day. So, which it don't bother me, you know, it's extra pennies in my pocket. But yeah, it's been a good day. I've enjoyed it, and it's definitely making me want to get back to doing days very, very soon, and being able to just create more vlogs, because today has really made me realise how much I miss it. Really has. You know, I thought, oh yeah, it'll be all right. You know, I can come away for a couple of 3 months, go do some nights, get the pennies in the bank, and go back to it. Well, things have happened, and I've had to spend here and spend there and do this and do that. So the money hasn't been saving as quick as I wanted it to, which means I've just got to do a little bit more. You know, there's probably a difference of £150 a week of what I'm earning between days. Oh, sugar plum. Between days and nights, so it's, you know, I can do 65 hours a week on nights if I do a full 5 days, or I can do or it's going to be something like, I think it's 52 hours if I do 4. Yeah, that's right, 52 hours, isn't it? Yeah, 52 hours if I do 4 shifts, which is still good, but 52 hours is what I probably get through day shifts, and it's £1 an hour less. Some places are, like I've been to, are even less than that. Don't fall over, camera. You either speed up or you slow down, pick one. Jesus. Oh, don't walk. Hey, caught you that time, didn't I? Yeah, so I know it don't make a difference, but you know, £1 an hour or £1.50 an hour over 52 hours, you know, let's base it at £1, it's 52 quid. So it's a difference between like £600, £700, £800 to £850. You know, I know most of it goes to the tax man and all that sort of stuff, but it's yeah, it's, I just feel like I earn more. You know, I can, with an extra shift on the weekend, if I do every other Sunday, you know, I can take home £1,000 a week. So it's just, to me, it's more beneficial at the moment because it's guaranteed hours, whereas days isn't. You know, like today I've done 9 hours. So take off, break, I'll only get paid for like 8 1/4. Well, it's going to be more than that, because by the time I park up and leave, it's going to be a 10-hour day. So, but I'm only going to get paid for 9 1/4 hours. So, you know, you do 5 days of that, you know, you're down on hours straight away. So that's why I've opted to do the nights just for a little bit longer. It's guaranteed money, and it's going to help me just build my deposit for a house quicker. Is just what I'm wanting to do. So let's get in the yard, let's fuel up, and then it's time to go home. What I want to do just quickly, I'm just parked in front of the fuel pumps, there's no one coming in for a sec. There's some gloves that I've been using, which I found in the side locker, which are like green Brookstone ones, and they felt really good quality. So if you remember a few videos ago, cast your minds back, for anyone who's seen my last videos, I had some gloves that had holes in. Well, I'd done this one job where I had to open a curtain cider in the pouring down rain. And basically it just destroyed the gloves. And they just stunk. I tried washing them and it just smelt like damp dog. So I was like, do you know what? I'm throwing them in the bin. And I've still not bought any gloves since. Heavy duty insulated gloves. The thing is, I don't want the insulated ones because it'll make my hands too hot. Because of my hyperhidrosis, I get really sweaty palms. So I need to find some like that. I will. I'll have a look on the internet when I get home, because I'll go and buy some then. Right, now it's time to go fuel up. Do I remember the process for this? Not at all. What's the mileage? Because I'm guaranteed they're going to ask for the mileage. 620. 620,211 kilometres. Quite high mileage for a 23 plate. Right, let's go fuel up. Oh, right. Right, are you filling up? Lovely. And there we go. We are filling up with fuel. So these are the gloves. Quite sticky on the underside. They are quite thick, because I'm keeping my hands in them for a minute, just because I want to see how my hands get on with being in them, like if I was unstrapping a full curtain cider, for example. Let's take the AdBlue lid off. Ready for that to go on in a sec. Bloody hell, that is coming out so slow. We've only put 42 litres in so far, and it feels like I've been here for 10 minutes already. Keisha, Becky, yeah. It's been a good day and I've enjoyed driving this mighty Scania today. The 14-speed whipper. Can't even see in the tank. 81 litres so far. I'll fill up the AdBlue as well in a sec. And that should be all. Why did I jump so much then? Need to be careful with over fueling, because fuel expands in the heat. So if it's going to be sat here all day, I do not want it overflowing and then getting a bollocking. So I'll leave it at 97 litres. Right, time to do the AdBlue. Right, that is refueling. Come on. I will lock both of these up in just a second, because with the price of fuel these days, I bet fuel robberies are on the increase, more than what they already are now. or was before. Fuel was it's just crazy. Like, in one way, I'm glad I kind of work as close to home as I do at the minute. It's only, how many miles is it? It's only about 8 miles? No. It's a bit more. I think it's like between 10 and 15 miles from my house to the night shift. So it's like, it's saving me fuel. And if I have a full week at the gym, then obviously I use a lot more fuel because I drive from where I live into Kidderminster and then drive all the way back home and then do the 15 miles or so to work. So yeah, at the minute it's costing me, I mean, I filled up yesterday and I had a quarter of a tank still in the car, and I filled up yesterday and it cost me £68. So, you know, whilst I didn't really go to the gym much last week, I only used 3/4 of a tank, but normally I'd need to put an extra like £25 in towards the end of the week. So, as you can imagine, it was it can get very costly. And when I was coming up here every day, it was like I'd get to like Wednesday and be like, right, I need fuel again. Where's the keys? Right, let me lock these caps and we'll get going home. Right, that is it from me. I'm going to go and park the truck up now. I need to go and write out all the paperwork for today, wherever that is. There. Finish the walk around check. You know, the end of run check. Need to finish that off, and then yeah, it's time to go home. Oh, my nose is playing up, my throat's dry as hell. I'm really coming down with something. If I feel like this in a bit, I probably won't even go to the gym. Oh. Honestly, it's like I've been around my girlfriend who's had it, and her dad. I've been around them for like 3 weeks, and I've not caught it, and I thought, oh bloody hell, like I've got away with that. Well, looks like I haven't. It must have been a slow creeper, this one. Oh, genuinely. I just feel like all phlegmed up and horrible. It's not the best feeling at all. And this isn't probably even the peak of it either, because hopefully it's not too bad. Luckily, we've got like a load of lozenges and stuff at home that obviously the girlfriend and that's been taken, so I'll have to either nick them or go and buy my own, depending on if my girlfriend's still using them, because I don't know if she is or not. Right, let's park the truck up. Where are you going? You're going up there. Do I go over the bump? Oh. Yeah, I'll go over the bump and we'll park it back just a bit so another truck can get. Another truck can get in front of us. And that'll do nicely there. Right, it's time to paper up and get ready to go. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for next week to find out what I will be doing. I'm excited, I can't wait. Hopefully I don't feel as bad as I do today, or as I have this afternoon. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. I love you lots. Adios.